UW360 is proudly supported by BECU, a not-for-profit member-owned credit union. Pacific Office Automation, copy, print, workflow, and IT. Problem solved.
This area was all sawdust and tide flats from Yesler's mill.
Seattle's history is often colorful, but not always pretty. Seattle police veteran Neil Lowe knows that better than most, and he likes telling people about it.
Right across the street, kitty corner from there, was a high-end brothel, Lou Graham's brothel, and she died of a sexually transmitted disease at about 40.
When not fighting crime, Neil is writing about it. His murder mystery novels are a mix of history and personal experience.
So you write about what you know, and I intertwined real stories or anecdotes that happened to me to flesh out this story, but I tie it in with a murder mystery. This is my academy class graduation picture.
Neil started his police career almost by accident. He was looking for a summer job to help pay for community college, and he ended up in the Seattle Police Department's cadet program. After 25 years or so in law enforcement,
Thank you much.
He felt that he needed a bachelor's degree to be promoted to captain. At 53, he earned that degree from UW Bothell.
Well, that's me graduating from UW Bothell.
During that time, he was inspired by two professors to develop his talent for storytelling.
Oh yeah, this is my favorite hangout.
Neil wrote his first book here on the second floor of the UW Bothell Library.
This whole creative writing thing just, it more than met my expectations. But you don't learn everything you need to know from that class. It's a continuing education process. I can tell you of the half dozen or more, well, it's more than that, books that I've read on the writing process and creating characters and creating conflict and suspense and all that. But I learned how to do that here at the UW. I learned how to teach myself how to do that, and that's why my writing keeps better and the reviews keep getting better. My most current novel, he is the driving force behind that.
Research for novels turned up some fascinating stories of crime, corruption, murder, and mayhem in Seattle's past.
Welcome, I'm glad you're here. I'm Neil Lowe, I'm your tour guide.
So in addition to being a police officer and a writer, Neil now leads murder mystery tours through Pioneer Square, starting at the Seattle Police Museum.
We're getting closer to the picture I wanted to point out.
For example, there's the story of Chief William Meredith, who was asked to resign from the force in 1901.
He was accused of impregnating a contortionist who worked in the Tenderloin area at one of the places that he was trying to shake down for money.
The tours attract anyone who's interested in the more lurid parts of Seattle history. Some of the stories are fairly recent.
June 1st, 1981, two cannery union workers were trying to reform the union, and they were gunned down in this very building by three others.
Besides stories of lust, larceny, and lynchings, the tour includes one of Neil's books. He's working on his fourth mystery now, in his fifth decade as a police officer. And by the way, he did get that promotion to captain.
I'm having a really good time, but I enjoy what I do. It's good being the boss.